Hey, I wanted to be like Dottle, 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 Dottle. No, but I have been crying for 3 hours now. I didn't go to school today. Decided not to go. I'll tell you why. The truth about how I feel about school. That didn't make sense at all, but the truth about how I feel about school is how I feel about school truthfully. Like, speaking truth to you guys. No exaggerations, no explosives, no clickbait, no trying to be extra. This is just how I feel about school. No, like with my story times, how I'm like so over dramatic and everything. This is just the real thing. And I'm going to tell you the real thing. My story times are in fact true. I just over exaggerate and scream a lot and pretend like I'm mad even though like it's not that big of a deal of a problem. So that's why I'm saying like I'm just gonna be real right now. Okay, so those teachers didn't like me. So they wanted me in earlier classes. So I got them first and second period, which means I had to change my whole entire schedule. Sorry about my hair, by the way. It's irritating. I know, but like didn't brush it, didn't feel like doing anything today. And so it changed my whole schedule. I don't have any friends in any of my classes anymore. I have the same teachers, which confuses me. It's like, if you don't like me, why am I still in your class? Like, why don't you exchange me out? But I don't know. So, first period, there's just a lot of bad people. So last year I left these group of friends that I thought were friends, and I left them out of my life. And I met my new group of friends, Naomi, Cass, Holland, Valerie, Yanixia. I joined them. And out of the group, I let 2 people back in because they were just so kind to me, which is Samantha and Kayla. And I love them from the bottom of my heart, and that is why I let them back into my life. But there's that group over there that I still don't like, that hurt me very, very much, that tried so hard to hurt me. And they officially won, which is why I'm not at school today, because they officially broke me to where I don't want to go to school. I legit cry every time I know I have to see them for 2 periods. I cry a lot. And I think inside my head, okay, they're just people. But these people have been bullying me for 4 years. They bullied me when I came out as bisexual in 6th grade. They bullied me like throughout life about who I am as a person, how crazy I am, that everything is just so bad with those people, and they're back in my life once again. And I try and be civil with them, I try and talk to them, and all they do is hate on me. And I don't know what to do anymore. I've told my teachers, like, okay, so Mr. Paul, we'll call him that because I used him in my last video. I had to actually private that video, sorry guys, if you can't find it anymore. I realized I said his actual name towards the end of the video, and so I had to private. I'm really sorry about that, if you're looking for the Mr. Paul video. So he's my math teacher, and he's my second period now, and I didn't want to do anything yesterday. And he asked why, and I said, it's boring, and I'm bored. And he's like, well, I'm sorry if you're bored. And I said, I wouldn't be bored if I was in 7th period. He's like, well, how'd you learn in 7th period? Like, you were so distracting. I was like, the difference is that I don't want to go to class. I don't want to come to class now. Last time I wanted to come to class. I was happy coming to class. Now I'm just bored and want to just go home. And that's with all my periods. Like, I'm just so bored in all of my periods because I don't have that fun with my friends. You're not supposed to have fun, but I don't feel the enjoyment because I learn with my friends. I kept 2 of my same classes, and no classes, I look forward to going to those classes. Like, they're 5th and 6th period, and I look forward to going to those classes every single day because I know that I have people there that love me and won't be bullying to me and won't hate me. And I have people in that class who just are my friends, and I learn better if I'm with a group of people that are nice to me. Now I'm just sitting in class all depressed and sad and wishing that school was over because I don't have any enjoyment at all. Like, I used to want to go to school. I was so happy to go to school. When it was winter break, I was like, I can't wait for school to come back. I can't wait for school to come back. When it was summer break, I was like, is summer break over yet? Is summer break over yet? Now I'm like, is summer break here yet? Because I don't find the enjoyment anymore because I don't have any of my friends to even talk to. Like, when I'm having a horrible day, like last week, I had a horrible, horrible day. I got my phone taken away, I was grounded, and I just had a horrible day. I ran 20 minutes to my friend's house, Valerie's house. I ran 20 minutes to her house because if I'm sad and depressed and just like I feel like I'm defeated, I will go to my friends for help because like I can't talk to my parents. I can't talk to my therapist. I can't talk to my teachers. I can't talk to my counselor. But if you're my friend, I can talk to you about my whole entire life. Like, my friends know stuff more than my mom knows, more than my therapist, more than the counselor, the teachers, everything. More than they could ever know. And unless I love you, like my science teacher, my last year's core teacher, and my this year's core teacher, I can tell them anything. Like, I remember writing down something about my sexuality because I wasn't going to write the Martian essay. We were writing the Martian essay. And I just wrote how much I loved this girl. And she, like, kept talking to me about it. And honestly, like, I can tell you things if I, like, care. And then I told her, I said, I hate my schedule. And she started talking to me about it. And I'm just like, I told her everything. And, like, I can be very nice to you. You just have to be so trustworthy. Just saying, my friends make me so happy. And I hate going to school now. Honestly, like, school makes me depressed. Honestly, like, no, I know my mom's like, it's you have to get over it. There's so many bad people in this world. You just have to get over it. And I'm like, I don't think I can. They have been in my life, and it's like you can't get them out of your brain, your heart. Like, they jabbed my heart. Like, they took something out of me. I cried every day from elementary school. There's this thing called outdoor science school, and I cried every day because I had no friends. I only had the people who hated me in my cabin, and that was a whole week of crying because I just couldn't deal with it. And I had to suck it up, and it sucked. It sucks. I don't know what to do. I miss my schedule. I want it back. I want my friends back. I want my life back. I want everything back. I want everything back to the way it used to be, where I didn't have people who hated me. I wish that I had a life without hate, because honestly, I've gone through so much. My friend taking her own life, bullies, my parents splitting up when I was 9, coming out as bisexual, my brother being homophobic, first of all, and me having to deal with a homophobic brother. And then just, I have fake friends. I have friends that like me and then talk behind my back, or I have friends that are nice to me and then they talk about my best friends behind their back, in front of my face. And I witness bullying, and I'm like, stop. Like, stop being a bitch. And it's like, I don't know what to do anymore. And then people are always like, you can't do this, you can't do that. It's like, why can't I? And then they're always like, why is Joey your favorite? And it's like, I can tell you so many times. I will tell you the same thing about why Joey is my favorite person. And they just won't get it in their head. He saved my life. Legit. But school, I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. Like, I even told the principal, I don't want to go to school anymore. And she looked at me and she said, I don't care. You have to go to school. And I said, I don't want to go to school. Like, I legit don't want to go to school anymore. Like, I'm done with school. I want to cut school out of my life. Like, I want to leave school. Drop out. I'll be a dropout middle schooler. Middle school dropout. That's what I'll be. A middle school dropout. I'm fine with that. 'Cause I'm done with school. I'm done with school. Bye, guys.